Hello students, welcome to this course of manufacturing processes, and now in this course we will start learning about milling machine. In our previous lectures we have discussed about lathe machine and drilling machine. Now similarly we will continue to the next machine, that is milling machine. So first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of milling. As seen from this figure, one can say that in this process one revolving cutter is available, and this revolving cutter helps to remove the material from the workpiece. And as we have discussed in our previous lectures, for any of the machinery to work properly, mainly two motions are required. First one is the primary motion and another one, that is the secondary motion, or it may be called as the feed motion. So let us understand what is the meaning of milling. So milling is the machining process in which material removal takes place due to the cutting action of revolving cutter. This means this cutter will revolve about its axis, and the rotation of this cutter helps to remove the material. And this revolving cutter is fixed on the shaft, and this shaft may be called as spindle or arbor. Please keep these two words in mind, spindle and arbor, because during our next lectures we must need to use these two words. In some of the machine we will say that the cutter is fixed on the spindle, and in some of the machines we will say that cutter is fixed on the arbor. So to summarize these two words, simply keep in mind that whenever the cutter is fixed on the vertical shaft, at that time that shaft is called as the spindle. And similarly, when the cutter is fixed on horizontal shaft, at that time that shaft is called as the arbor. So this is the basic difference between the word spindle and arbor. So any of the machines that can perform milling operations, that all machines are called as the milling machine. So this is the simple definition of what is milling process and which machine are called as the milling machines. If we discuss about the primary and secondary motion in milling machine, which we have discussed in chapter 1 also, that is the basic machine tools and primary cutting details. So here the primary cutting motion, that we can say that it is the primary rotary motion of the cutter, because without the rotation of cutter there are no chances of cutting on workpiece. So rotary motion of cutter, this is the primary motion. Similarly, secondary motion, that we can say that translatory motion of this workpiece, that means if we are feeding this workpiece in forward direction or in return direction, this translatory motion of the workpiece is called as the secondary motion. So these two movements are necessary for cutting action in the milling machine. So these are the basic details about working principle of milling machine. And in practical life, many number of milling machines are available, so they are classified in many number of ways. So some of the milling machine we will discuss or we will classify in our further lectures. Now let's have a look at different types of milling machines available, and we will take the list of this different type of milling machine. So first milling machine that is commonly used, it is called as the column and knee type milling machine. And from this word we can say that in this machinery one vertical column is available, and similarly in between that machine as a joint knee will also be available. So how this machine is structured, that we will discuss in our further lectures. This column and knee type milling machine is further classified in different types of machineries, from which first one is hand milling machine. Similarly, second one is plane or horizontal milling machine. Third one, that is the vertical milling machine. And combination of above two, maybe horizontal and vertical, that may lead us to another two type. That is, first one is the universal milling machine, and fifth one, that is the omniversal milling machine. I am listing the name of all these machineries because name of these machinery are important, and what is the difference between these machineries, that we will discuss in our further lectures in detail. So keep all these words in mind, which will be helpful in further lectures. So this is the basic classification of first machine, that is the column and knee type milling machine. Now the next machine, that is the fixed bed type milling machine. And in this fixed bed type milling machine, it is also sometimes called as manufacturing type milling machine. And this machinery is also further classified as first one, that is the plane type milling machine. Second one, that is the duplex head milling machine. Third one, that is the triplex head milling machine. And another one, it is named as rise and fall type milling machine. So these are the four different types of this fixed bed type milling machine. So if we summarize the difference between all these four machineries, so in first plane type milling machine, it has only single horizontal spindle. In duplex, we can say that it has double horizontal spindle. And in triplex head, please at this point don't make any mistake, in triplex head there is no 3 horizontal spindle, but in triplex head there is 2 horizontal spindle and 1 vertical spindle is available. So here combination of 2 spindles is available. First one is the 2 horizontal spindle and 1 vertical spindle. And the last one, that is the rise and fall type milling machine. It is the example of profile milling. So if any time we want to cut any profile on the workpiece, at this time this type of rise and fall type milling machine is required. So this is the another classification of fixed bed type milling machine. Now the third one, that is the planar type milling machine. Similarly, fourth one, that is the production milling machine. And in this machine, if we classify, it has certain different machineries available, and based on the different parts available on this machinery, different movements can be obtained, and from this movement, this production milling machine is further classified as, first one is that is the rotary table or continuous type milling machine. So first one, that is the rotary table or continuous type milling machine. Next one, that is the drum type milling machine. And the third one, it is the tracer controlled milling machine. So keep the name of these machineries in mind, because these classification or types of milling machine, that is also important as an exam point of view. That's why I am listing the sub classification of all these milling machines. And now the last one, it is special purpose milling machine. And as we know, any special purpose machine is used to generate any specific component or any specific profile. So In this milling machine, some of the categories available are: first one, that is the thread milling machine. Second one is the cam milling machine. Third one is profile milling machine. Fourth one is gear milling machine. And fifth one, that is the planetary milling machine. So these are some of the example of special purpose milling machine, and from this name we can say that if particular milling machine is useful for thread cutting, then it is called as the thread cutting milling machine. If it is used to generate cam component, then it is called as the cam milling machine. If it is useful to generate specific profile on the component, then it is called as the profile milling machine. If milling machine is useful to generate or to manufacture gears, then it is called as the gear milling machine. So these are different examples of special purpose milling machine, and like this many number of special purpose milling machines are available. So these are the basic types of milling machines available and which are used in market in practical life. So in this lecture we have discussed about simple basic working principle of this milling machine, and further we have discussed about different types of milling machine. And as we have listed different number of milling machine in these types of 5 milling machine, all that detailed milling machine that we will discuss in our further lecture. And from our next lecture onward we will start discussion about first, that is the column and knee type milling machine, and what is the difference between this horizontal, vertical, universal and omniversal milling machine. So looking forward to see you all in our next lecture to study more about this milling machine. So up to then, thank you.